Welcome to the pre-stream where I set up my stuff. Can I? How do I edit this, the YouTube streaming screen? I guess I can't do so. Oh, cool! I could put the chat in a different window. That's kind of nice. Let me... It won't let me do that for some reason. We went double there for a second. Huh, interesting. You know, there's something with Serenum customers, you know, where they have the most predictable best names. I love granting people the Serenum role in the Discord. Okay, there we go. Link is posted. I think we are ready. Gotta be careful so I don't dox anybody. Recreate the capture device. There we go. Dude, I hate the YouTube UI is so bad. Can I do new chat window, but then I can't dock that in a tab? That sucks. Why is it so bad? Like, come on. People get, like, paid to make this. I'm going to send that there. And then now I will just have chat on this window. And we can begin. I've had a bit too much coffee, I think. I feel a little bit dizzy. But this should be fine. The window manager has been shipped to the people, the pre-release window manager. But, of course, there's still work to be done. The thing I want to work on is currently we have this paradigm of okay, I can open the shell and that has predefined arguments, and then I can open the shell again. So this is how you would open a program that was different, that wasn't the shell. Right, you would do something like that. Okay? But what we actually want is we want a run menu of, I want to be able to hit caps R in my case here. Caps is the mod key. So I want to be able to hit caps R, and that should give me almost like a GNOME type thing where, I mean, not quite, maybe not full screen, but we want something where we get like a start menu where we type and it searches between an index of all the graphical applications that the window manager knows about. So we want those to be indexed. This is going to include the terminal. And like, honestly, I think this is probably half of what makes something feel like a desktop. Is you say like, oh, you press caps R, your terminal, and then hit enter, and you get something. But let's see here. The way it's going to be a little bit interesting because we need to perform this index. It's like we have to impose a lot of structure that isn't here yet. Where I think when you're in an existing system, the structure helps and guides you, but we have to sort of invent that structure here. Where are the program executables stored, for example? Should they be a single executable? Probably. But we also need like some data about the executable. We need a description. We need a name that's not the executable name. Etc., etc., etc. But of course the most basic thing is I think we'll start from a concrete place of making this menu appear. That's a very tangible. Whoops. There's my mic. That's a very tangible program or place to start from. Also, before we do this, I should probably... No, it's fine. I was going to say I should back up the window manager, but of course I've already backed it up by putting it on the Discord. Key code 19. This is unfortunate that I've accidentally named these num. Very unfortunate. What do we want this run menu to look like? Should it be in the middle of the screen, top of the screen, bottom right? Maybe we can find some good examples on the internet. What looks most aesthetic? People have cool run menus on r/Unix porn. Here's somebody has a way bar. Interesting. I would screen share what I'm looking at, but I'm not sure if I would like to endorse it. So, you know, we're careful with what we stream here onto the internet. Well, here's somebody with a run menu. Interesting, this is in the middle. Like not even in from the top of the screen, it's right in the middle of the screen. I kind of like that. You know, I must say, many of these Linux desktops look really, really good. So I probably need to get some of that eventually. Dude, he's got the widescreen. This guy's got a phone, a Samsung watch with Arch on it. Lol. If you want to follow along, just go to the website yourself. Any commentary I give is going to be... That looks pretty cool, actually. But no run menus. People are shy with their run menus. You know, I find it weird. Oh, that's actually a pretty cool Spotify. I find it very weird how I was into tiling window managers on Linux. And then I left. I mean, I still use DWM, but I use Luke Smith's Lobs. But what I don't understand is like, well, I guess it's just Hyperland seems to be the cool thing everybody's using now, because it's got nice animations. And I mean, it's happened completely after my time. So you come back, you're like, what is this new thing? Like every one of these rices is a Hyperland rice. The NixOS Hyperland. I know a guy who runs... I think I know multiple people, probably, who use Nix plus Hyperland. Yo, what? That's... Guy's got the searchable clipboard. Somebody finally figured out that cool animations are like possible. Another Hyperland. Ooh, this guy has a run menu. I can't pull this off, but dude, does that look good. So what it is, it's a middle of screen run menu with like frosted glass blur to the stuff behind it. Looks so good. This guy also has a run menu in the middle. So I must be kind of correct about the run menu in the middle. Here's another. This is a classic Rofi, I think. Run menu in the middle. Sea glass. Ooh, somebody's got their Spider-Man rice. Very cool. Yo, this looks so good. Okay, I mean, I think I'm gonna take the decision to run with the run menu in the middle. Also, I need a light theme background. Although probably I need to stick with the Serenum branded. We'll see, we'll see. Oh, you know what would be cool? Is if I made something in Blender. I spent like a weekend modeling like the cool Serenum tree in Blender. Then I render that out as a photorealistic but 800 by 600 wallpaper. That would be something. My God. Okay, I could be here scrolling forever, but... Oh, wow. These people have a knack for making stuff look good, I must say. A post-Soviet Slavic rice. Wow. Okay, so in conclusion then, we please look at Helix Editor Picker. Okay, we'll check that out. Here's a YouTube video that I'm gonna turn off the audio for. Is this guy running a 4x3 monitor? I'm a little bit confused at what this thing is I'm supposed to look at. The best menu. I think let's try shoot for something. So because I'm like an anti-dopamine person, I actually have on my Android phone, the thing I use is for like my launcher, and have, I guess, used for more than a year now, multiple years probably, is something called Minimalist Phone. And what I really like about that is there are no icons. It's just text, and you're always like, you're searching for the app you want to open. So it feels way more intentional that way. So yeah, let's have this thing. So okay, I have one. I probably need to know the escape key as well. That would be 2D. So we want this run menu to be fast, but it sort of by necessity runs on top of everything else. Which maybe is fine actually. We just need to, when we close the run menu, invalidate everything so that everything refreshes, or at least the windows. Alright, so this was 2D. These are all called num. I'm such a dummy. Ugh. D. If I have an 800, if I chop 200 pixels on each side, that gives us 400 pixels. 6 character wide text, that gives us 66 characters. Let's try that, see how it looks. No, actually that's gonna be too thin, I think. What? So it's 800. Oh no, actually, so if you take off 100 pixels on each side, you've got 600. And if you do the same on top and bottom, you get 400. I'm a little bit second guessing what I said about only having text. But you know, it is what it is. This might be an opportunity for us to use the nice font, which could be interesting. So if I do run menu, that's our run menu. Inside. So if I hit escape, nothing happens. Oh, it's caps escape, which it shouldn't be. Also, basically doing any action that is not typing should go. Well, now we do that. Do I have anything important at the end here? No. I think what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna say, hey, if this is a question about the usability here, or like how this should work. I suspect we essentially want the run menu to be like sticky. How does it work in DWM? If I hit that, I can't switch to, no, I can't switch to another desktop. How about using HTML like markup language to tell OS how to render the window? You know, I have no response to such a suggestion. Maybe my response is like, educate yourself. If run menu do this thing, except we actually do want to save our make the screen red thing. What annoys me is when I reload the YouTube thingy, the YouTube dashboard, stream dashboard, my it puts the so I have the chat pop down into its separate window, but like the space isn't used for anything useful in the normal dashboard. Okay, what am I doing here? So I do run. My key presses do nothing. I can't switch workspaces. I hit escape. I come out. Now I can switch workspaces again. But I can still do this. See, both of those are getting rerendered each frame. But if I go here, now everything is being redrawn except I do the run menu. Okay, interesting. Yeah, that's how I would expect it to be. Escape, nothing is getting drawn on top. Oh yeah, we have to fix that. So here I'm out of the menu and it's not getting redrawn. Well, it's more like if this guy is not equal to 0. Either it's the same, or we have the run menu. The only case this is not true is when we transition from run menu to no run menu, because then run menu is false, old run menu is true, so this is not true, and this is not true. Was run menu. Let's also try and make this a little bit nicer. Okay, so we have, this is our base, except we're going to split that into, I can't remember, what is the size of the fancy font? Oh, really? Yeah. $16. So if we want nice spacing between these, we have 600 pixels of vertical space. No, we have 400 pixels of vertical space. Which we could divide by 16 or 20. If we divide by 20, we get 2 pixels padding on each side. And 20 entries, which is okay. So let's say how do you highlight these against each other? Do normal run menus, do they don't create bars, do they? This one does do the alternating. Yeah, so some people do the alternating thing. Okay, that looks pretty good actually. Okay, well, looks a bit retro. That said, I don't really like the flat shaded one either. Let's try just slightly different shades of what is a reasonable color. We want, do we want white on black text? I think I think we actually want black on white text. So we want quite a light background. Wait, if I want to make this darker, I just subtract I and 1. Times OX, say that. No, noob means noob, like as in a beginner. And I just happened to name the library that when I created it. Or the, like, so the original the backstory is that, you know, a couple of months ago when it was early in Serenum, I could create graphical programs, but it was very difficult for other people to do the same thing. So I created these noob graphics functions to indicate like, hey, this is the easy thing that you can use. Now, to be fair, at the time, that the only one I ended up implementing, there only is noob rectangle, which, you know, isn't that much, but a guy implemented Pong with it, and he did variable text rendering, and kind of a good DPI aware text rendering using the rectangle function. So run menu. Interesting. Okay, and if I oh yeah, there we go. So now if I hit this button, I get that, and then if I hit escape, we redraw, which is good. Now this is looking a little bit wide, but that's because both on my screen here and on the stream it's a wide screen. I think it... I'll say it looks a little bit too wide. Even... on... I don't know how I feel about this. We'll keep it for now. Let's change this color. I need I think I probably see the flicker. The flicker is my HDMI code isn't perfect. I need to fix that. So it's on the to-do list. It's on the to-do list. Dilemma of whether to choose a blue highlight or a green highlight. Now I also want to bring in this the text. Codex Fulcra. So we have font Aurelia and font an Aurelia dot VW16, which don't exist in my own Fulcrum. So we have Aurelia. I wish I didn't have to do it quite like this, but this is the state of things that we find ourselves in. Codex Fulcra, font Aurelia. Okay. Now, what is the usage code? Should be pretty simple. I'm pretty sure it's just Aurelia put string line. Although we need to wrap it first, so we care about both of these. Yeah. Here you go, my compile times. Oh really? I don't know. We see. Ooh, an interesting thing, yeah, for performance here is we actually, we can sort of rely on the, nah, okay, well, I won't bother with that. I was gonna say we can rely on the text drawer itself because we provide a foreground and background color. So all the glyphs get filled in. But I don't think it's worth the hassle. We're drawing in cold black on this. Oh yes, we actually have to extract this. do. Ah, look at that. If I look at the unstretched version. Ooh, yeah, I'm liking that. Yeah, you have no idea, bro. I spent like this font is like it's like one font with stuff from another font mixed in. I spent like 2.5, 3 days making this font. Like hours painting glyphs and like trying again, visualizing it. Get a friend to comment. He's like, oh, you know, this character here, it's like off by 1. Can you try to fix that? I feel like we need more padding from the left though. And also I don't know. Feels pretty instant, so. No, I didn't. That would have taken way longer, is to hand draw them all. But well, okay. I looked through. I'm pretty sure I looked through at least the majority of all bitmap fonts I could find on the internet, and then saved out the ones that had sort of the right theme, and then went through them and stuff. And then after that, there was no one winner, so I had to sort of merge 2 fonts to get this font. Yeah, I think we want the bump from the left, and then I want to make the top guy more prominent because that's the actual search, so that it like visually stands out. Or maybe I actually center that one more. So I think I actually want to say if I want 30 pixels for the first guy, but yeah, then these are gonna start at 130. Should it be a little bit darker, maybe? I think maybe I make this guy more subtle. It's good that you like this font. I like it too. I like it too. Say I was typing like Firefox. I want to run Firefox. So I have 30 pixels. Minus 16. But reduce it 7. Ooh, should the text be centered? The search text could be centered. An interesting concept. I don't know if I like it though. Let's bump these to 120. Maybe it should say like search, then colon the. And then we need a highlighted one as well. Oh, that's not what I meant to do. I meant to look at this one. think what I actually want is it for it to be less wide. So if we did 150. Well, maybe 120. And then we would shave 20 pixels off here. So it's 120 everywhere. .580 in width, yes. And then here we would say like search to run or something. Search programs. Run program. Probably we should fit some Latin in here. I mean, program is easy. Programma. I'm pretty sure it. Yeah, that has no diacritics. Run. Execute spellare. Hang on, what is this? Oh, maybe I'm being confused. Put active imperative. Probably shouldn't say it like this, because this is very striking for people. We also need one of these to be the highlighted program. So, run menu. That's a lot of text at the top. And also we do need a... Now we have no buffer on the left side, which isn't good. No, right now I'm up late because my friends I'm living with are staying up late. So I'm syncing up actually. So the question is, do we dive? I mean, clearly we have the space to have both the English and the Latin. It takes up a little, it's a bit wide. And maybe to finish off and make it look super good, we'll put like a border around this whole thing. Wait, I think I'm doing some... Oh yeah, I'm looking at the wrong numbers. So I want 4, gonna be 4, 6, 4 or 6. Oh, there's a blank border, but of course I'm not seeing it. There's my blank border. And there's a bit missing there and there. Oh, of course, yeah. Duh. There's my run menu. It has a border now. The text is padded from the left side. The third item in the list is highlighted. We need a stronger highlight. Oops. That's us running out of memory, because I have fixing leaks still on my to-do list. That's a lot better. I'm trying to think if there's anything more I want to do here. I mean, the next obvious steps is so replacing this, the list being rendered here with an actual list of stuff. Although let's do the most basic interactivity. We can do that. The most basic. Do I have up and down here? No. Ooh, now I'm feeling this is a bit sluggish. Oh wait, that's probably because I'm redrawing every time. Hold on. You see, there's like an exception when the application hasn't delivered enough frames, which I should probably change. Okay, now if I run menu, I have flickering. Curious. Oh, this is a VSync problem. I need to fix that. Well, so the temporary fix is you just say like actually it's that I need to go fix the HDMI code. But you see what's happening is we're drawing this rectangle and then we are drawing the text on top. And the way you avoid this flickering is you just say, instead of drawing a rectangle and then drawing the text on top, the text code draws this the background color as well. And so we can do the thing I said earlier about ignoring, not ignoring, but not double drawing. If we don't double draw, we won't get this flicker. Anyway, yeah, I can go run menu. Oh, this is the program I wanted. Hit enter. You know, open hello Firefox. So it works. I'm gonna add that to my physical paper to-do list for tomorrow. What is the date? 10th of May. But actually this was the problem before, we just didn't see it because we were on here. And so it's like too slow. It's a bit a problem. Whilst here, I probably want the speed win anyway. Don't double draw is one. So the next thing after not, is this full screen? Yeah. The next thing after not double drawing is replace this with actual content. The first one is typing. Type in search with key repeat. Well, okay, type in search repeat. Then these are not super hard things to do. Sort of just moving code around from other places. Then actual content. So add content to the list, then fuzzy search the list. I've never done fuzzy search before, so I get to learn something new. Then, once we can fuzzy search the list, we need to do the actual, like, install the program database, where we're going to point the window manager at a directory. It's going to be like its operating directory. And in there, there'll be like a place for program binaries, a place for... They'll have like metadata, which is essentially just going to be like name plus... that's interesting. Okay. There's probably a binary plus a metadata file that's like, what is this called? What permissions does it have? Well, not what permissions does it have, but how is this invoked? For example, for the terminal needs to be given like a directory by default. That means that this file is created by, when we install a program in quotes, there will be like a package file, because you shouldn't get to specify how the thing gets run. Otherwise, like, people will just start specifying that, like, oh, well, my app needs access to everything, and that's bad. It should need user setup for that. Yeah, so you essentially say like, what path should the thing get access to by default, and then it's like if the name of the program, description of the program, how to invoke the program. Or how the program gets invoked, and then we will do the config directory thing, where each program gets a config directory automatically. Yeah, I think that'll be good. That'll be, yeah. So I'm gonna put, I dislike this naming, but I'm gonna write window manager program database. Even though hearing the word database makes me miserable. Database folder. Okay, and with that, I think I will be ending the stream. Go to the website. Well, I could do it like a cool sign off here. Go to the website, samhsmith.com. We have to get the HTTPS in here. / what's it? Serenum. Go to this website, and if you want to buy the system I'm working on, you can go here to taberna.shop, either to taberna.shop or you can go to taberna.shop I think it's /product/computer will take you directly there. But you can honestly just go to taberna.shop. And with that, I will see you again another